All right, hey guys, what's going on? This is HobFoote, and we're back. We are doing some more The Wolf Among Us. I keep getting ready to say The Wolf Among Us, and then I'm thinking about the game Among Us, and I'm like, wait, that can't be the right. It can't be The Wolf Among Us, because that's not right. Anyway, yeah. So we just started this chapter last time, or started this episode last time, and there's definitely going to be some changes, some things coming up to decisions we have to make and all that good stuff. So this will be pretty interesting. Right now we are getting ready to go talk to Beauty and Beast because they've got some info for us. And it's probably very pivotal to our investigation to figure out just WTF is going on in Fabletown. Sheesh. But before we do that, we got some achievements. I've got a few of them. We got completed Chapter 5. Completed all Episode 3. We didn't unlock all the book fables. Completed Chapter 1. That was quick. And then we've got Book of Fable stuffs, which we never looked at. Who we got here? Auntie Greenleaf. This is from a little bit ago. Horticulturist, alchemist, and lover of animals, Auntie Greenleaf is one of the few rogue witches still living outside of the 13th floor, unsupervised and unrestricted. Rumored to have lost a daughter in the homelands, she suffers paranoia and depressive mood swings, and will only venture outside at irregular hours under the guise of an ethereal white deer, an oft-whispered specter of Brookhaven natives. We got a glamour tube, a handy disguise. Glamours can be produced in a variety of ways, but one of the most common due to its ease of use is to take a small hollowed-out tube or container and place within it several items unique to whomever the caster wants to copy. A witch is required for the reactionary charm. Two downsides of this type of glamour is that totally unique appearances are completely impossible, and the nature of the vessel makes it quite unstable. Then we've got the Ring of Dispel, the Arthurian band. Reputed to be fashioned by a Byzantine clan in an attempt to ward off a coven of witches, the Ring of Dispel, or Dispelling Ring, or Magic Cancelling Ring, eventually was given to Lancelot by the Lady in the Lake. Recovered by the business office after the immigration to New Amsterdam, it was assigned to Greenleaf for caretaking. Okay, it's quite a lure there. And then we've got Bloody Mary, the urban legend. The true history of the person known as Bloody Mary is almost completely unknown, even to fables most acquainted with its members. Her name, Mary, at least, is not up for contention, nor is her penchant for... did I say that right? Penchant? Whatever. For shocking violence and inlaid resistance to magic and spells, and a strange ability to use any reflective surface as a portal, effectively shortcutting space and time. Thought by Mundis to be the wailing apparition of a childless ghost, though any evidence of that is as yet unseen. That seems, she's got a lot of superpowers there. Doesn't seem to quite line up with some of the other, fable creatures. We got Silver Bullets, Wolf's weakness. The legends of great and magical wolves often make mention of their weakness against weapons made of silver, and those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage. I wonder how many times he's been shot with silver bullets. Alright, Snow White is the acting deputy is Snow White. With Ichabod Crane firmly out. I guess you have to wear a suit that's black when you're acting deputy. With Ichabod Crane firmly out of the picture and King Cole still absent. Yeah, what is up with that guy? Where is he? The task of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the job's duties for a long time, picking up the slack for Crane, but now that she's fully in charge of the business office, she has to deal with a new level of politicking she had not previously been exposed to. Dum bum bum. And life on the farm. With its idyllic location and managed community, the farm would seem to be a welcome alternative to eking out an existence in Fabletown. But those who have lived there see it very differently. They see it for what it is: a prison. A place where you are free to be who you are and do whatever you please, except leave. It doesn't help that while fables who appear human do not have to worry about being sent to the farm, they always seem to fill the leadership roles there. Yeah, that seems a little messed up. Alright, let's continue our game and see what Beauty and Beast are up to. We talked to the Little Mermaid and she said we definitely should talk to Beauty and
You didn't
Beast.
want to tell me what you were into
With
either.
good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought
I'm gonna listen to this for a little while.
settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
She's got a point,
But
bruh.
the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
Was
You're
he?
going to bring up ancient history. I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
I guess we'll knock.
Oh. What do you want?
You guys called me.
You're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this.
Well, yeah, 'cause you're being a
I had
douche.
to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I'm sure the won't be very private.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the wood.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out
What's
of
he
this.
doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep
Talk
fighting
about living in
that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you
I know what
wanna
the
talk-
electric bill is for that thing.
I love Bigby.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah.
Tell me about
You
it.
know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that? No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
I know, but
There's
you won't
something
talk.
about
I gotta talk
Loan you
first.
took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do.
We should
so
deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out.
Oh, Christ.
Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man, and I don't know if it's worth it, if you can't give us certain assurances.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on? You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Oh,
We're
burn.
used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We
Maybe you
couldn't
should
just
get
give
unused
that
to
I
up.
it.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Fancy phone. Wireless.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes?
Hey, we're not
And
done
we
yet.
can't come to
I
the
should-
phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep!
Oh my god.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. Cause next time, I'm making a house call.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
That sounds like Bluebeard.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
I say leave him to it.
That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before,
Who's Jersey?
so when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out, probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise.
I think the Crooked Man did already come find you, bro.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop? The cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to
I
places
don't really know what to be doing throughout all
never
this.
to the man himself.
The options
Seems
for
to be heading to the same
like,
place.
all chaotic.
It always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had
Johann,
a
of
problem with
course.
the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation.
Man, he's got it in for her.
Works out of there. I need to look into it.
I feel like you should not take this so personal,
I just
Wolfman.
wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
I feel like we need to go to the pawn. I don't feel like the butcher shop's really got anything going. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. The Lucky Pawn. That's where I...
You know that butcher shop, the cut above?
The Lucky Pawn.
Why does it keep going that way?
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages. You know that butcher...
The Lucky
I
Pawn.
think we're gonna go to the pawn
That's
shop.
where I borrowed...
I'm going to the Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Those two are a little out of touch. This is definitely a bad idea. I just want, like, I feel like there are other ways to approach all this stuff.
No, it's not.
It looks like you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules?
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright? And anyways, I'm getting the money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic!
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Yeah, it is. And so I came here to sell it off.
Why would you think I'd take an ugly,
We're just gonna
used
wait for this to
mule-skin
finish.
coat?
'Cause it's magic mule skin, that's why. And it's not even mule skin, it's donkey skin.
What's the difference?
You know, one has a horse mum.
A horse nut?
A horse mum. So what's
my
it gonna
God.
be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know. You and your blinkered rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
Snow might help.
Maybe Snow can help you out.
How could Snow help me out?
Give you an advance. A loan or something. She's kind of in charge of the business office now.
Well, the last guy who was in charge didn't help us much, so forgive me if I don't expect anything different now.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the own lays, okay, Og Frey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here? You
Toad?
turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
Shut up.
You know this is a fucking Crooked Man place, right?
Toad?
He uses fancy boys like Jack here to squelch the honest businessman. Force him to lay on credit into servitude.
High interest isn't servitude. And nobody's complained before.
Who'd listen? Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
I love Toad.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've gotta be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting hard to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a crooked man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Drop by anytime.
I'm just not going to say anything to that. I definitely agree with him. Hey, clip through the sidewalk.
He really grows on you. Look, I work here sometimes for the extra cash. It's something stable. You know, between more entrepreneurial bouts. And before you ask, I've never seen the Crooked Man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him, and the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The woodsman's axe?
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Jack. I'm
Fire
asking.
away. Because I'm not a mind reader.
There's more than just pawning going on here. You got the loans. What else? Maybe it's like a weapons locker, too. Was the axe here?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I'd notice a giant mystical axe. And that's saying something. Since, you know, I can sometimes miss the obvious.
And if I just happen to find a giant mystical axe?
That would be quite the magic trick. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close. It's the middle of the day.
what can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in, so...
What else can you tell me about Jersey Devil?
Just
We're gonna
he's
get
a
some
fucking
information
psycho,
here.
And I like to stay out of his way. I typically work when he's not here, but I can call you when he comes back, all right? Can't
Shut
you just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
All right, well, that's... Oops, is that the right button? There we go. Well, that's what we're going to call it. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with us on the Bratcat channel. Once again, I'm HobFoote, and this has been a playthrough of The Wolf Among Us. Hit the thumbs if you want to, and the sub if you want to, and you want to talk to us. You can hit the comments down there. Looks good to our internet overlords if you do. But no worries. You can find me on Twitter at HobFoote, HobFoote, if you want to talk to me directly about this game, other games, the weather, I don't know, whatever you want. And you can follow us at Bratcat Media on Twitter as well. And anything and everything that happens on the Bratcat Network gets posted there. And that is the best place to follow us, I guess, to stay up to date. Yeah, so you should follow us there if you want, because there's all sorts of stuff happening all the time. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Peace out, Girl Scouts.